How y'all doing today?
Good.
Good? Y'all good? All right, well, I want to try to make this one of the best classes you guys have had. And I want to open your minds and show you some things that most of you probably don't know about. Most of the people don't know about in the world. I want to give you guys the best experience ever. I want to change your lives here, today. So expect it to happen. And if you're good, if you're quiet, raise your hands and all that other stuff. Got food? Then got something better.
Oh.
Not if you call out. Talk to the boy. Talk to your boy. How many of you guys have ever seen A Millionaire? Okay. For those of you who have not seen A Millionaire, why you got so many chains on your neck? That's more than trade. You've been winning everything, boy. Man.
One's from last year.
Yeah. One's from last year, so.
Anyway, if you have not seen A Millionaire in your lifetime, you have now. Okay? I am technically a millionaire. I wake up when I want. I do what I want. I go where I want. That's the life that I live. Okay? You want to know how I got there? It's a secret. No, seriously, it's a secret. It's a movie called The Secret. It's a powerful movie. LeBron James, Steph Curry, they all know about it. Every NHL, NFL, and NBA team on the planet makes their players watch this every year in training camp, regardless of how many times they see it. LeBron brings his own copy because he wants everyone to see it. That's how powerful and strong this movie is. Now you can go home, look it up on YouTube, rent it, whatever you gotta do, but I'm gonna give you what I pulled from it to get where I am today. So you can use it to get whatever you want out of life. What's your name? Yeah. Daniel's moving me ahead further. This is my Thoughts Become Things box. He was just trying to read this. Thoughts become things. I want you to focus on that. Remember that phrase. Thoughts become things. Alright, I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I'm gonna be pulling from this box as I go. First, raise your hands. Can anyone tell me what they think this is? All the way in the back. Looks like what? Hold up. I ain't never seen a highway like this before. Hey, someone else, get to me. What you got?
The universe.
Close. Close. This is a picture of a thought as it leaves your body. When you have a thought, it travels down your spine, releases from your lower back in all directions. Now you can't see a thought, just like you can't see air, but with a powerful enough microscope and some computers you can, and this is what it looks like. Okay? So keep that in mind throughout this whole thing. And what I want you to do is give me one of your thoughts. I'm going to pull an object out of my pocket, and when I do, I just want you to give it one thought. Not out loud, in your mind, give it one single thought. You ready? Set. Boom. Thank you. Okay? It's just a bead, like this one on my wrist, except it's green. But when I pulled it out, you gave me a thought. You looked at it, and what's that? That's one thought. Okay? Now, you have 60,000 thoughts a day, like I said. That's 200 thoughts in one commercial break. Who got hands in here? You got hands. Hold it up to the class. Show them what 500 thoughts look like. That's one commercial break. All those thoughts in one commercial break. Okay? You want to see how many thoughts you have in an hour? I'll show you. This is 1 hour's worth of thoughts right here. 1 hour. Okay? In one day, there's 24 of these. Okay? Why all those thoughts? Why do we think so much? Because we see it a lot. This, I'm going to need a volunteer.
Sure.
Come on up. We need you to hold this. This is just a flower pouch. I'm really worried about what it says on the front of it. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you an close your eyes for a second.
Okay.
I'm going to give her an all-expense paid trip. Any vacation to anywhere on the planet she wants this summer. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go to Italy. Thailand.
Italy. You see that? You see that? When she said it, she smiled. She could feel it. She just sent out a burst of energy. Okay? Basically, what she just did was planted a seed. Okay, and how does the seed grow? Just call out, how does the seed grow?
Water it.
Water. This is a thought seed, and we're going to water with more thoughts. What are you going to eat at the restaurants down there?
Food. Pasta.
Pasta. Maybe a little snorkeling, maybe a little bit of skydiving, maybe a little bit of horseback riding. She's going to water this seed. You know, she's going to water this seed and water this seed and water this seed until she finds herself on vacation. And that's how life works. Water seeds until you're there. And right about now, you should be thinking to yourself, wow, I have control over what's going to happen to me. And it's weird, because most of our lives, we don't know that. Most of our lives, we're just thinking stuff happens to us, and we just go along with it. Okay? But I can't think about an elephant and one just pops up in the room. That's crazy, right? You know? You guys see Annabelle? Yeah. You don't want to be going to the bathroom in the middle of the night and think about Annabelle and she right there. Yeah, you don't want that. You know? That's why there's time. No, but listen, that's why there's time. Okay? If you want an NBA contract, you're going to have to order this seed for a very long time. If you want something bigger, it's going to require a lot more nourishment, a lot more water. So you got to stay patient, know what you want, and stick with it. But the problem is, controlling your thoughts is the hardest thing a person could ever do. Okay? I know you're probably thinking, what? I can control my thoughts. We're going to do an exercise, all of us. Okay? When I tell you, you're going to close your eyes. I'm going to count to 3. And I'm going to say, clear your mind. When I say clear your mind, you're going to exhale quietly, and you're going to erase all the thoughts from your mind. Just be still. 2-3 seconds later, maybe 1 or 2 seconds later, a thought's going to pop into your head, itch, scratch, gotta go get something, want a bag of chips. Okay, when that happens, I just want you to raise your hand quietly and open your eyes. Okay? So we're going to close our eyes. I'm going to say clear your mind. You're going to clear. When a thought comes in, you're just going to raise your hand and open your eyes. Okay? You ready? Everyone, close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Clear your mind. Somebody fronting here. Somebody fronting here. The thoughts come in fast. They come in fast. You can open your eyes. They're random. That's how it is. Last day of school, you can't wait to get out of school. You got a family member in the hospital, you can't do nothing but think about it. The brain kind of does its own thing. You guys know what autopilot is, right? You know what autopilot is? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Click a button and sit back and let it do its thing. That's kind of how our brain works. On autopilot. Okay, so it's hard, but it's worth it. The hardest thing a person can do gives you the greatest reward a person can get. The ability to create your future. The ability to make anything happen to you that you want to happen. Car, clothes, whatever the situation is. Now, I want to talk about bullies next. I don't really want to know who the bullies are. I just want to tell you a story. This part says negative, for negativity. I'm going to tell you a story about a kid named Blue. Okay? When he goes to sleep at night, he's worried about getting bullied the next day. When he wakes up in the morning, it's the first thing he thinks about. Brushing his teeth, he's thinking, maybe I'll take this hallway instead of that one so I don't run into my bully. On the way to school, he's thinking about it. All day, he's thinking about it. Then when he gets to school and he's getting bullied, he's wondering, why am I getting bullied all the time? Because he's been watering this ugly seed. Now, for me, growing up wasn't easy. I grew up out east side. Okay? My house wasn't nice. Okay? It wasn't the place I wanted to be. All day in school, thinking about it. I don't want to go home. I don't want to be there. All the stuff that's going on there. And then when I went home and all that stuff happened to me, I'm sitting here wondering, why is this happening to me? Because I'm watering that seed. All day, every day. Okay? So my question to you guys is, what seeds have you been watering? And I don't mean like, I want an Xbox or I like those Jordans. Those are the normal seeds. I mean the in-between seeds. Like if I was to walk through that door, I'd probably have 2 or 3 thoughts. Okay? Some would be good, some would be bad, but for the most part, they're probably bad. Look at the news, social media, weed candy, okay? So I'm going to be running these negative scenarios all day, and those are the ones that you got to worry about, because all day you're watering seeds. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you about, I call it the mirror. I want you to picture there's a mirror above you, and it will give you what you give it, like all mirrors. Except for this is a mirror for your thoughts. So let's say you get confident one day. You say, I'm going to get those Jordans. I'm going to get those Jordans. Okay?
You come up with some bubbles.
The universe will do whatever it has to do to make you say again tomorrow, I'm going to get those Jordans. And then the next day, I'm going to get those Jordans. And a week later, I'm going to get those Jordans. And guess what? You don't got them, because you still gonna. So you got to stay away from gonna, can, will. Stay away from all those, at least in your mind. Stay confident and know the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Dream big. Don't ever let anyone tell you you can't dream big. No one can control what's going on up here. God. Dream big and stick to that. Okay? People will tell you to get a normal job and a normal family and go on vacation once a year like my dad taught me. No. I want more than that. Don't you want more than that? Yeah. Dream big and stick to it. No matter what anyone tells you, more importantly, no matter what the world shows you, stick to it. Know the outcome. And that will be the outcome. And the last thing I want to tell you is a lot of people, everybody tells me the same thing. You're good at manifesting. You're good at getting things. You're good at, this whole thoughts become things. You got all this stuff coming at you, and I'm just not doing it right. Can you teach me how to do it? And the thing is, you're doing it now. Right now, looking at me, you're thinking. You're watering seeds, good or bad, I don't know. When you go home, you're going to be thinking. Good, bad, what are you thinking about? When you wake up tomorrow, all day long, 60,000 thoughts a day, you're watering seeds. So you're doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. You're getting the exact same thing that I'm getting. Exactly what plant I water. I just make sure I water the right ones. I want to make sure you guys do the same things. You have control over what's going to happen to you. You just got to have it up here and hold on to it. Okay? You guys have been great. Give yourselves a hand. You guys are quiet.